Good morning and welcome to our second webinar session with Norwegian Cruise Line, hosted by eCruising Travel. My name's Emily and I'm one of our eCruising hosts for today. Once again, we've had a number of registrations, so thank you all for your interest and support. We are so excited to be able to share the most up-to-date information with you from NCL, as well as be able to share a bit about us. Plus, we'll showcase a few of our incredible packages our team has put together. And as always, a little event offer for those of you who are watching today. We are absolutely delighted to be joined by Leah Geary, one of our senior cruise consultants at eCruising, and a special guest appearance, we're very excited, from Mr. Brett Dudley, the founder and CEO of eCruising Travel. Plus, our NCL representative is Vanessa Green, Business Development Manager for New South Wales and ACT for the latest NCL update. A little about us here at eCruising Travel. 21 years ago, Mr. Brett Dudley started the eCruising story, pioneering the way you purchase a cruise holiday, and that was online. Many were skeptical of his business venture and was told that no one would want to book a cruise holiday online. Here we are 21 years later with the addition of a luxury travel brand as well, and well and truly here to stay. We're a team of cruise specialists with over 120 years of combined travel experience. We have a dedicated team who are all well-traveled around the world and a group of avid cruisers giving personal experience to your inquiries. We have agreements with most major cruise lines, several airlines, ground operators, and hotels around the world, and offer a seamless travel experience. Cruise-only, packaged holidays anywhere in the world. Our team are currently working full-time, and our typical inquiry turnaround time is within 24 hours from Monday to Friday, so you know you'll be well looked after. Not only do all of your loyal cruise line memberships apply to your booking, but just one booking with us at eCruising will get you free membership to our Posh Club loyalty program, which gives you access to additional perks, events, and more. For further information, you can chat to our consultants or jump on our website under Posh Club. We want you to feel confident when dealing with a travel agent, and rest assured you are in good hands with eCruising. So welcome, Brett. Thank you so much for coming today. On that note, we'll pass you over to Norwegian Cruise Line guru, Vanessa.
Good morning. Thank you very much for the amazing introduction. I am so thrilled to be joining with the awesome eCruising team today and to have the opportunity to talk directly to you and to be able to share all the exciting things that we all love. We may have a few past NCL guests with us today and maybe some curious future guests, but either way, I know we're all itching to get back to exploring, indulging and enjoying ourselves, and today I'll have lots for you to get excited about. I will go over NCL's health and safety efforts that we've been implementing as part of our return to sail plan in this new world, and for NCL, Europe is a huge part of that. So in April, we launched Embark. It's a behind-the-scenes 5-part web series about all that's going on and going into our great cruise comeback. So let's take a look.
This is our moment to shine, guys. It's time to talk about relaunching. Norwegian Cruise Line is ready and it's coming out stronger than ever.
This common thread of wanting to do good for the sake of doing good is alive and well. And I've committed that I will not start cruising until I feel 100%.
We don't want this to be a lackluster vacation for anyone. We want to get back to being cutting edge. You come on board and say, boy, nobody else does that.
When you take away entertainment, you take away so many livelihoods. And if we, as a company, can help, we're glad to do it.
I get chills even saying that word. Great cruise comeback. I love a comeback story.
Welcome back.
Well, if that has whet your appetite to hear more, then you can head to ncl.com.au, and the first 3 episodes of that series are live now and certainly give you some great insight. But let's tackle the big questions straight on. Let's talk health and safety and how we're looking after your peace of mind. It's been over 12 months since we voluntarily suspended our operations due to COVID-19. At the same time as dealing with suspensions, refunds, and repatriation, our leadership team have been refining policies and preparing our business to meet the changing needs of our guests and the relevant health authorities to ensure a safe environment when we very shortly return to the waters. How exciting that we can not only welcome back our crew, but our guests back on board in just over a month. I know that the timeline is a little longer for us Aussie travellers, but rest assured there is light at the end of the tunnel. And to be honest, now is the best time to start planning and booking, as the policies are really geared towards you, your peace of mind and total flexibility. Our peace of mind policy was introduced early in the pandemic and now includes both our flexible booking policies and our Sail Safe program. Flexible booking terms is certainly something that I'm constantly asked about. So I just wanted to remind you that you can cancel up to 4 months prior to sailing without any penalty. So getting in early is really important. With this in mind, the majority of bookings that we're seeing are for sailings in 22 and 2023. So securing the cabin that you want might be a little bit more difficult than usual because people are booking much earlier than normal. So the Healthy Sail Panel. So since COVID-19 first reared its ugly head in the early months of 2020, people everywhere wanted to know what cruise lines plan to do to ensure their safety next time they're aboard one of our ships. Norwegian Cruise Line knows that now more than ever, sanitation is top of mind for cruisers. That's why we're going the extra mile to ensure your well-being with enhanced health and safety protocols. You might have also heard that we teamed up with Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines to assemble a panel consisting of 11 globally recognised experts with deep knowledge in areas of science, medical practice and research, public health, infectious disease, biosecurity and maritime operations. Bit of a mouthful to say, but a wide breadth of knowledge, that's for sure. The Healthy Sail panel have begun sharing their work with the entire cruise industry, and we're all benefiting from those findings. After all, nothing matters more than your well-being, and Norwegian wants you to relax and enjoy your cruise, knowing that the health and safety of you and all of the guests are in good hands. And finally, the Sailing Safe policy. So throughout our storied history here at NCL, the health and well-being of every guest and crew member is always our number one priority. So with this in mind, especially during the uncharted times that we're experiencing, we are ever evolving our already robust safe cruising program. Our enhanced health and safety programs are really just the start of a wave of new technologies and enhancements that we're rolling out on board and onshore. So let's take a look at what that looks like from our ship to shore journey. It is important to note that with these new Sail Safe protocols, they're just phase one following our return to service announcement, which is kicking off shortly. And at this stage, all these protocols apply to our cruises commencing in July 2021 through to October 2021. It is with a science-backed plan and expert guidance that we've developed our comprehensive and multi-layered Sail Safe health and safety protocols, and they span the entire cruise journey, guided by that expert advice from our Healthy Sail panel. We will continue to refine and improve these protocols as the science, technology, and our knowledge improves, and we'll provide all our guests with relevant information or any changes to these protocols prior to setting sail. But in summary, these protocols focus on 3 key pillars: safety for our guests and crew, which will include mandatory vaccinations prior to sailing; safety on board our ships, which include upgrades to medical resources and facilities; and safety ashore, which includes nimble and dynamic itinerary planning and working with our local operators. The health and safety of our guests, crew, and the communities that we visit is and always will be our number one priority. So you can certainly have peace of mind that we have engaged leading public health experts to make sure cruising is really leading the way in holiday safety, both on water and on land, because we all want to sail safe and feel free. So with that in mind, let's cast our mind far abroad with this quick video and really bring Europe to life. I can't wait. No doubt, like you, my feet have been itching for the last year. We have 8 of our award-winning fleet in the region, travelling to 130 ports in Europe, really, as the video says, making the journey as exciting as the destination. What that means to me personally is that just right combination of amazing experiences, beautiful accommodation and great cuisine on board, but also reconnecting with remarkable locals, incredible scenery and different cultures. And even though these 8 ships have secured NCL Europe's leading cruise line 13 years in a row from the World Travel Awards, I'm thrilled to announce that another ship will also be joining our fleet next year. Let me introduce you to Norwegian Prima. This gorgeous ship will be joining our fleet in August 2022 and really takes NCL to a whole new level. Norwegian Prima is the first of 6 in a brand new class of ship with more space in our public areas and our suites and staterooms than any other ship in the contemporary and premium category. She will also boast the best service to guest ratio too. I won't spoil too much right now, as I will share some more in just a little while, but Prima will be joining the rest of our European fleet for some specific sailings in 2022 and 2023. The experiences across Europe are vast with so many regions to explore. We have 10 ports of departure across Europe that allows for cruising with NCL to be flexible, ideal for incorporating with land-based holidays and ensuring port-rich itineraries and experiences. If you're looking for a Mediterranean cruise or a cruise through Northern Europe, or maybe even starting in Europe and exploring beyond, we can certainly find the right cruise for you. So let's explore some of these destinations in a little bit more detail. Today is all about casting our imagination and our wanderlust towards the light we see on the horizon. The world is starting to open up again. Just last week, NCL announced 8 more ships return to sail plans to join the 5 in our fleet already ready to go in the coming month. I know that from our gorgeous island down under, we are looking a little further down the road, but the time is coming to return to what we love. If you're on the call this morning or watching this video, I think it's pretty safe to bet that you love cruising and that we know booking in advance will secure us the trip, the cabin, the deals and the inclusions that we want. The amazing team at eCruising have put together a number of incredible packages for a range of European sailings for late 2022 and 2023. So I'll leave it to them to go through the actual itineraries in a little while, but I hope that you're all feeling as inspired as I am to get back out and explore. So I've picked a few of our top trips and just wanted to highlight some of these amazing destinations that we do travel to. So before we check out some of these featured itineraries, let's understand a little bit more about how our shore excursions will work, because I know that that is another common question that you all do have. So as you heard earlier, safety and peace of mind when travelling with NCL also extends to our shore tours. But as you can see here, that's not the only reason to book your shore adventures with NCL. From the dedicated pre-cruise and onboard specialists to help you with your tours, to the convenience of a one-stop shop for the ports on your itinerary, to great flexibility that will allow you to modify or cancel shore excursions up to 48 hours prior to arrival in port, and the peace of mind that all the excursions are run by insured operators and that we work with our local partners, meaning we always wait for you and that you are totally looked after both on board and as you explore each of the destinations that we visit. Addressing the common question that we're getting quite a lot is whether these will be compulsory or mandatory when in destination. And the answer is no, they're not. So whilst you are free to explore on your own, with great offers now available like our Free at Sea, you certainly can take advantage of these shore excursion credits on your trip and enjoy that peace of mind of being totally looked after and connecting with some fabulous experience in these different destinations. I think we'll all be a little bit more conscious moving forward of how we travel. So securing certain experiences means the peace of mind of traveling with limited numbers and you're having your health and safety top of mind. So now let's bring that idea to life with a few of our top itineraries. Our Mediterranean cruises are certainly our most popular, especially on board the Norwegian Epic, which is sure to dazzle. Awarded the best cruise ship entertainment by Frommer's, Norwegian Epic keeps the bar high with 2 dazzling shows, Burn the Floor and Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but certainly more on that later. This itinerary is a round trip from Barcelona, taking in the south of France and iconic Italian must-see destinations. But I personally love that we'll be visiting Corsica, a new port for NCL, where you can explore Imperial Town on an enriching walking tour of, and I don't want to say this wrong, but Ajaccio, home of Emperor Napoleon Bonaparte, born here in 1769. We enter Old Town's expansive square with its sweeping bay view and arrive at the eye-catching neoclassical town hall dominated by a statue honouring the controversial and admired emperor. Or maybe exploring the pristine mountainous terrain that blankets much of Corsica's interior, as you can see in the picture on the right, absorbing the striking natural beauty with a scenic drive before enjoying a hearty sample of Corsican food. Maybe that's more your idea of a great day. Or if you're like me and enjoy unleashing your inner enophile when on holidays, you can take an exclusive opportunity to widen your knowledge of several traditional Corsican wines with a tasting of the fruits of the vintner's labours, indulging your palate at one of the premier wine spots in Corsica, which features hundreds of bottles of some of the finest and most distinctive regional wines. That is my perfect day for sure. The final port on this itinerary is Parma, where gastronomic delights will await us. We can take in a staggering array of culinary treats at Parma's primary market and then sample an inspiring selection of delicacies at the gastronomic kitchen, which is held within that market. But really, whatever your fancy, what incredible destinations there are to explore. Now let's head east and see what awaits us sailing out of Athens. I personally love Greece and the Greek Isles, having been lucky enough to travel there in 2019. So it's no surprise to me that this trip is a favourite with our travellers exploring Greece and also Turkey. We enjoyed the privilege that is visiting the grounds of the Hagia Sophia, now an enchanting museum and considered to be the single greatest architectural achievement of the Byzantine Empire in Istanbul. We visit the popular island Mykonos and witness the blue dome churches that are a key pillar in the majestic facades of Greece, or even a cocktail along the waterfront of the Little Venice area with a view of those famous windmills. That's where you would have found me. Or maybe picture yourself strolling along the whitewashed villages clinging to the sides of the sea cliffs of Santorini. Perhaps if you enjoyed the history and culture of these areas, we can head to Volos and go up to the Meteora monasteries, which were built atop the rocky pinnacles nearly 600 years ago, and understand the Greek Orthodox hermit monks and how they lived up there. But whatever you choose to do, you can certainly be assured that there are 7 days that you'll cherish for a lifetime aboard the Norwegian Jade. Let's head along now for a slightly longer trip on our 13-day Mediterranean cruise from the UK, where you can enjoy the old world in a new way as you set sail through Europe on the Norwegian getaway. From strolling the vibrant streets of Paris as you tour the Louvre and visit the Eiffel Tower, and probably enjoy one too many sweet treats as I did, or maybe journey to the D-Day landing beaches and the Landing Museum to learn about the historic events that unfolded in the region during World War II. Maybe head from Lisbon, we can experience the charming 13th century Óbidos and see why it's considered one of the country's most romantic villages as you visit the medieval castle and explore the picturesque town. We head to Barcelona, where we can discover the Gothic Quarter and savour some delicious tapas at many of the local cafes, or see the icons of Monaco and Monte Carlo and explore further on our own in admiring the majestic architecture and elegance that these two gems of the French Riviera have in spades. For the foodies, we can spend time in a traditional goat farm in the Malaga province, learning how regional cheeses are made from goat's milk and sample a selection of them with sausages and wine. Sounds pretty amazing to me. But after all that sun and beachside exploring around the Med, how about we head a little bit further north to the Baltics and Northern Europe? So I know that e-cruising will take you through a great Northern Europe package in a short moment, but I did want to highlight some of the amazing destinations that we visit and what amazing experience await us in this little pocket of the world. On this particular itinerary, we can start in Copenhagen and end in London. So what a cross-section from the Baltics to Germany through Netherlands, Belgium and France, then seeing Ireland before finishing in the UK. You certainly would have such a wide range of incredible experience on board the Norwegian Getaway. In Amsterdam, or the Venice of the North, we have a field day enjoying the many gardens and windmills of this beautiful city, or perhaps we could pedal through the Waterland, a classic Dutch landscape that's ideal for cycling as it's flat, which is good for me, but spectacularly scenic. A medieval town full of lace and chocolate shops and a romantic tour of the historical heights along a serene waterway awaits us in Bruges. I can't think of a better way to spend the day than drinking in this charming Flemish city. Well, I like the beer tastings as well as the wine in Corsica. I think you can sense a theme here. After all, Belgium is the country of beer. And what other country can offer more than 450 varieties? What about being ready for some magic and experiencing the magic of Paris? So whether it's going up the Eiffel Tower or strolling along the Champs-Élysées as we nibble on a freshly baked croissant. When we arrive in Dublin, we can do everything from a walking tour to visiting the castles or touring the famous Guinness brewery. For our final itinerary this morning, let's take a look at something that will take us even a little further afield. You can truly make your holiday extraordinary when you cruise aboard the Norwegian Jade from the United Arab Emirates into Greece. From Abu Dhabi, we journey to the Al-Khatim Desert for an off-road vehicle excursion, traversing the world's tallest sand dunes. How exhilarating. Outside Safaga, we can uncover the mysteries of the Valley of the Kings, where ancient temples and pharaohs' tombs await your arrival. Then we can get lost in the beauty of Haifa's cascading terraces at the splendid Baha'i Gardens, or visit Nazareth and the Sea of Galilee, where it's believed that Jesus lived, preached, and performed miracles. In Cyprus, we visit the ancient ruins and an impressive Greco-Roman site, the Temple of Apollo, with its stunning Cypro-Corinthian columns and the preserved Omodos village. Talk about a deep dive into incredible culture and amazing landscapes. I don't know about you, but Europe is certainly calling me now. As the video at the start of the presentation said, the journey is just as exciting as the destination, though. So after thinking about all of these incredible places that we can visit and explore, let's see what really sets our NCL ships apart and brings that journey to life. I'm really excited to talk to you about why you'll be wanting to sail with NCL with our wonderful onboard experiences. If we look at dining first up, freestyle dining with NCL means that you can dress up or dress down, you can grab a burger or sit down for a 4-course meal. You'll have more options than the days of your cruise, and you do it on your time. So you're free to enjoy whatever or wherever your taste buds take you on your schedule. The complimentary dining on board offers great choice with 3 main dining rooms, including a large variety of international cuisines, and also includes the local or Ocean's neighbourhood bar and grill, which are open 24/7. With so many specialty dining restaurants on board, finding your favourite may take a few days. Exclusively on our Breakaway and Breakaway Plus class ships, you'll find our revolutionary quarter-mile waterfront promenade, which you can see here pictured on the right, really connecting you with the fresh ocean breeze and the wide ocean views. And on our new Norwegian Prima, we take this concept even further, which I'm so excited to tell you about a bit more in a moment. But when it comes to unbelievable dining, you certainly will be spoilt for choice between, say, Los Lobos, our Mexican cantina, Cagney's Steakhouse, Moderno Brazilian Churrasca, or if you're looking for something extra fun, then watch out for the flying prawns and twirling knives at our authentic Japanese teppanyaki restaurant, which delivers an incredible experience. Or perhaps you enjoy dressing up and enjoying the white glove service that awaits you at Le Bistro, our contemporary take on classic French cuisine. Whatever your fancy, our Take 5 offer includes a specialty dining package to allow you to choose your favourite, if you can. So let's whet our appetites with a quick video that really brings all of this to life. But quick disclaimer, it will make you hungry.
We love food. We eat, breathe, and sleep food, but mostly just eat. It's our passion. That's why we feature fresh ingredients, and innovative dishes in our restaurants. We serve up the best dining experiences at sea. We don't just care about the food. We care where you eat it, and who, with, and when you eat it. Who serves it to you? We treat every restaurant like a work of art, every detail to create an experience that enhances how you share, how you how you dine on the waterfront, dress up, dress down, lay down, unroll your napkin, sticks, or go all in. When you want, with whoever you want. It's your holiday after all. So come aboard a Norwegian ship to enjoy the most dining experiences at sea.
I told you it would make you hungry. So I think that I've already established that I really like eating and drinking, and it's a huge part of my holiday experience. But we've just seen all the incredible dining options. But if you're looking for a sunset cocktail or an after-dinner nightcap, our ships feature up to 22 bars and lounges, each one with its own unique vibe. So we can dance to the ultraviolet energy at the Bliss Ultra Lounge. We can sip champagne, sake or scotch. We can lounge poolside with an umbrella drink. We can play pool at the pub with a beer or chill at the ice bar. So now our bellies are full. How else will we fill our days or nights on board? With incredible and recognisable entertainment, of course. One of my favourite things to research before choosing which ship to cruise on is to review the entertainment options. With NCL, you can bask in the bright lights of Broadway with performances like fan favourite Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, Six, our newest Spectacular at Sea, or Choir of Men, which was a show that I can confirm is incredible after recently getting the privilege to see the show live at the Sydney Opera House. Now, if I was in London, I would want to see a show on the West End or on Broadway in New York. So I love that on board our NCL ships, we get to brag to our friends back home that we've seen some incredible shows that belong on those stages around the world. You can spend every day discovering award-winning entertainment that's beyond anything else at sea, because each ship has an amazing selection of entertainment. But what else is there beyond the entertainment on board? Well, you will truly experience a holiday like no other, because with NCL, we boast the youngest fleet among major North American cruise lines that operate in Europe. So this means so many incredible revolutionary features, new spaces and interactive experiences designed to excite and inspire. From hanging on the largest ropes course at sea or taking the plunge at the aqua park, we certainly have taken onboard activities to new heights, literally, for those looking for some action. So whether you're setting sail with friends, enjoying a romantic retreat, or bringing the whole family along, the smiles certainly come in all sizes with incredible experiences for all ages. When you want some me time, you can look no further than our Mandara Spa. We can relax with a hot stone massage or one of over 50 specialty treatments offered. So we can let our pampering professionals soothe and rejuvenate you with facials, massages, acupuncture, and a full menu of services. On our newly refurbished ships, we have our Spice H2O Lounge, which is our Norwegian's adult-only exclusive swim spot located on the top deck, where we can curl up and dive into a juicy book, relax under the cascading waterfall, or just soak up the stunning ocean views. And of course, with onboard shopping, the library, the main pool, and our casinos, there truly is something on board for everyone. If we have a look at our accommodations, maybe you want to experience your holiday on another level, literally on the top of the ship in the Haven by Norwegian, an exclusive enclave with our most luxurious, well-appointed and spacious accommodation. But I'll touch more on that shortly. Our spa suites, club balcony suites and balcony staterooms are ideal for those that seek a more pampering spa experience at sea, providing easy access to the spa and fitness centre. These retreats include soothing colours and clean lines that add a unique and relaxing ambiance. Regardless of the stateroom you choose, all you have to do is unpack once and relax. Our award-winning fleet offers a wide range of contemporary and comfortable accommodation options designed for you, your family, or even your group. Now, I teased Norwegian Prima earlier, but let's see how we've elevated all of this even more. There is so much to see. So let's start with some really basic specifications of the ship. The capacity is just over 3,000 guests and 1,300 crew members with an amazing 20 decks. We've only just announced Norwegian Prima, so phase one only has a few amazing highlights to share with you so far. But let's have a quick look at what you have to look forward to.
Introducing Norwegian Prima, the first in a new class of ships. Made for the trailblazers and tastemakers, for first-time seekers and explorers of the spectacular. Made for you. With more wide-open spaces to enjoy the great wide open. Rooms that have more room, and service that puts you first. Be the first to discover a new experience at sea. Norwegian Prima. Coming 2022.
Norwegian Prima will certainly take your experience to new heights, offering first of its kind enhancement, including an upscale open-air food hall, glass bridges within the ocean walk, infinity pools with an infinity beach, which you can see in that image there, and I just think I can picture myself there already, and an immersive outdoor sculpture garden with the concourse. I mentioned earlier the waterfront as a concept on a number of our fleet in Europe, but let's have a look now at what the Ocean Boulevard will hold for Norwegian Prima, because it represents a significantly enhanced evolution of the waterfront. It will be located on deck 8 and it will wrap around the entire deck, allowing you to walk around the entire ship and experience amazing ocean views while having the choice to partake in numerous incredible outdoor activities. This elevates our experience and really connects us to the outdoors and the proximity to the sea there. I love the idea that the infinity pools are on the sides of the ship and they're the lowest to sea level or to the waterline of any other ship as well. So it really has that amazing connection straight to the ocean. Really a variety of experiences and more dining options than ever before. Let's have a look at a few more amazing pictures. So being one with the outdoors and connected to the sea is so important to all of us while we're on a cruise, and Ocean Boulevard on board Norwegian Prima certainly delivers. Who else feels like a mojito sitting in front of that fire pit? I know I certainly do. And while we're talking about dining, let's have a look at some of the incredible options on board. The next images show a selection of what will be located on deck 8 and around the Ocean Boulevard. We can indulge in our new upscale, multifaceted open-air food hall, which offers a diverse menu from a variety of different stations, including a mix of self-service, order and delivery, and full-service options as well, including a mix of indoor and outdoor seating. We really wanted to go beyond all of our guests' expectations for casual eateries at sea and really deliver a culinary diverse world that we would find in the renowned food halls such as the Gotham Market in New York or the Mercado San Miguel in Madrid, and I really think we deliver. You can see on the bottom left Los Lobos, the Mexican Cantina, and of course some amazing other options as well, both inside and outdoor dining on the Norwegian Prima. But deck 8 is not just the only thing that I can show you. Let's have a look at some of the accommodations on board. They really are the most spacious across contemporary and premium cruise fleets worldwide, and we've even taken the Haven to a brand new level as well. So the Haven is an incredible experience where you'll savour exclusive dishes in our private restaurant, enjoy personal service of a 24-hour butler, and enjoy the ease of priority embarkation and disembarkation as well. Once on board, you'll be escorted to a suite where a complimentary bottle of champagne or sparkling wine will be waiting, as will your personal butler. What's more, you'll enjoy the convenience of a concierge to take care of all of the details, from planning exciting shore excursions to scheduling a relaxing massage in our spa to even restaurant reservations. We have certainly elevated the courtyard in our Haven Suites and area to our incredible sun deck there. And the design is really meant to be more open to the sea than ever before. For the first time, every public area in the Haven offers stunning sea and destination views. On Norwegian Prima, we have certainly taken this to a whole new level. If we look in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see one of our incredible suites. I can really picture myself in that hot tub looking over the beautiful destinations that we'll be sure to visit. But it's not just the Haven that's seen an incredible upgrade as well. We really wanted to give a more comfortable experience in the cabins and have made a conscious decision to make the cabins on Norwegian Prima feel more like a boutique hotel room than what you may find ashore. There is more space to unpack, relax, and get ready for a new day of exploration. We really do have the most spacious accommodations for a new cruise ship. Any new cruise ship in the contemporary and premium cruise category as well. We have the largest variety of suite categories available at sea, with 13 suite categories on board Prima, the largest 3-bedroom suite of any cruise ship, and our largest ever inside ocean view and balcony cabins as well. We even have our largest ever bathroom and showers as well for our standard categories as well. But I think that you can agree, looking at those pictures, it certainly looks beautiful and remarkable, and I love the stunning artwork on the walls. But where will Norwegian Prima be headed? Well, we are talking about Europe today, so I wanted to have a quick look at one of the itineraries that the Norwegian Prima will be sailing in 2023. We can experience the old world in a new way on board the Norwegian Prima, first of its class and one of our most innovative ships. I know that Brett will be taking us through Iceland and his experiences there in a moment, but I think it's really exciting that we can look at this brand new ship for 2023 and these incredible experiences. So thank you very much, everybody, for hearing a lot more about NCL this morning. I'm going to pass back over to the incredible e-cruising team, but I will be online to answer any questions as they come through, so please feel free to pop those into the comments. But thank you, and we can't wait to see you on board soon.
It's Vanessa, right?
It says Emily and Leah.
Yeah, that's us.
Yep. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm Leah. I am from the e-cruising team. I've been with them for 7 years and actually in the industry for 10. Today, I'll be presenting some Norwegian Cruise Line packages that we offer, and that is starting with the Greek Isles and Italian Dreams. So this one is a top pick for a lot of guests as it is very port-intensive itinerary with all the popular cities you want to see between Greece and Italy. It is our 13-night cruise package, which is return from Rome, which is great as it gives you the opportunity to have as many days as you like, which there is so much to see. We do recommend to have the extra time there if you have the time to do it. There is plenty to see in Rome, such as the incredible Colosseum and a tour of the Vatican. Your cruise itinerary highlights is the amazing ports of Santorini, Athens, Mykonos, Naples, and Livorno. She is on board the Breakaway, which is a truly incredible ship and was recently refurbished in 2018. This ship has got the aqua park and sports complex, which has the water slides including free fall, the fastest drop slide at sea, plus a rock wall and the largest ropes course at sea. Our next package is the Baltic Jewels, which is our 14-night cruise package that has an itinerary that gives you a great taste of the Baltic, which starts in Stockholm and ends in Copenhagen. Highlights would be including an overnight at the amazing port of St. Petersburg, giving you the chance to explore the city as it is a huge favourite by a lot of guests, and also gives you the opportunity to explore the nightlife. Amazing ports to see across 9 different countries in the one itinerary, which is an incredible way to holiday, and not often you can say you've done this one in one trip. This package is based on Norwegian Dawn, which was launched in 2002 and last refurbished in 2016. Our next package is the Epic European Gems. We have an itinerary that covers a large portion of Europe. So if you are looking at doing something that is a little longer and touches on Italy, Croatia, Greece, France, Spain, Portugal, and the UK, this itinerary is the one for you. This cruise is 22 nights and again is a very in-depth itinerary that is going to most of the popular ports in Europe. It does start in Barcelona and ends in London, so 2 main cities that you can never get enough of, even if you've visited them before, as there's always something new to see. This itinerary you are sailing on board the Norwegian Epic. She was just refurbished last year in 2020 and has always been a crowd pleaser for all guests we've had the pleasure of getting on board. I am sure that with all the time we've had off ships and travelling due to the pandemic, the longer cruise you book, the better, as I'm sure you're all eager to get away and for a lengthy amount of time. I definitely know I am. Now, for our next package, the one and only Brett Dudley is going to present this to you.
Thanks, Leah. Hi, everybody. It's nice to join the team here today in Sydney. And thanks, Vanessa and Emily and Leah. But yeah, no, I've been given this itinerary to go through because no one else can pronounce the ports. So, but on a true note, though, I've been lucky enough to be on 3 Norwegian ships, including the launch of Epic, Getaway, and Escape, and absolutely loved them. And I'm not just saying that; I always tell everybody they're my favourite ships, and you know they're just the food is just amazing, and the entertainment and all those sorts of things. So I know Vanessa's told you everything about the ships, but from a personal point of view, I really like them. But back onto to this tour, which is in September 2023. So I'm sure we'll be cruising by then. And but look, it's in September, and obviously goes up to Iceland and Norway. And September is actually a great time to actually see the Northern Lights. I was lucky enough to be up there in September 2019 and saw the Northern Lights on more than one occasion. And it's surely something to behold. It's a fascinating experience. But this particular tour commences in London with 3 nights at the Mayfair. It's a great 5-star hotel. I've stayed there quite a few times. It's in a great spot. It's if you know London, Mayfair area is a really sort of upscale area. Lots of lovely shopping, but it's walking distance to everywhere. So great way to start your holiday. But then on to a couple of my favourite cities, which is Dublin and Belfast. And Dublin has some of the best cafes and restaurants and bars and things that I've ever been to. And I've been to quite a few places. So really love Dublin. But there's lots to see and do in the country there. And also, if you're a golfer, we could arrange for you to go to the K Club for the day and play golf. From there on to Belfast. Belfast is a fantastic place to access, like the giant steps that you might have seen. And also they have the Maritime Museum there, which is focused really on the Titanic. And for those of you who don't know, the Titanic was built in Belfast, much to the disgrace of the Poms. But so yeah, I've been there too, and been up through Belfast, and there's so much to see and do there. And if you don't want to do any of that and you want to play golf, one of the best golf courses in the world is in Belfast, the Royal County Downs. So it's actually voted #1 golf course in the world, and we've got contracts and stuff there, so if you want to do that. But then it's up to Reykjavik, and I've been lucky enough to go to Iceland twice, and it's a place that you actually really need to go to experience. Reykjavik is a fantastic city, very cosmopolitan, but the whole of Iceland is just absolutely stunning. In fact, when I was there last time, we did a trip to what they call the center of the earth, which is the only place in the world that you can go inside the magna chamber of a live volcano. So that was pretty good experience. But what we could do, I mean, it goes to 2 other ports in Iceland. Like I said, no one can pronounce them, so, and neither can I, but even though I've been there a couple of times. But what you can do, actually, we could arrange for you actually to get off in Reykjavik and do a 3-day land program, sort of retrace the steps of Thor and all those sorts of things, and then get back on the ship in the other port. But then it's across to, after that great experience, you're across to Norway, and 3 fabulous ports in Norway, cruising through the fjords and the ice caves and all those sorts of things. So this is a really, really great itinerary. And yeah, and you'll be on Norwegian Prima for 17 nights. The ship looks awesome. So hopefully I get to go to the launch of that. But yeah, love to see it. And anyway, that's it from me. It's really nice to be here, and I hope everybody's well. And I know we're all looking forward to getting back on a cruise ship again. Thank you.
Thank you, Brett. So just may I add, on top of all the packages that we've just presented to you, so we have put together obviously an itinerary that we do recommend based on the cruise that you're booking, and also always having your pre and post accommodation, transfers and return flights. But we can always personalize or extend your trip, and we can encourage you to make the trip your own. Our team have plenty of travel knowledge to share with you to assist with creating the perfect itinerary that is also suited to you. Now, with all these amazing packages that we've offered, we do have some incredible deals that we want to offer to you guys. So with all our packages, they are all based on our exclusive e-cruising fares, which includes the Take All 5 promo. So that is your Wi-Fi, specialty dinner, beverage package, shore excursion credit. And if you do have a 3rd and 4th person that is going to be traveling with you, they will be at a reduced rate or even free. Plus, you will receive $200 US onboard credit for all categories, excluding the guaranteed cabins that are offered, plus a discounted deposit of $149. So please know that this is expiring on the 10th of June. So if you want to get in and get this great deal, you will need to get in before then. But what we want to touch on as well is, which is absolutely amazing, is the e-cruising CruisePlus with NCL. So what that is the pay $150 today and you'll get $150 off for free. So that makes a total of $300 off any 6+ day cruise that you choose. And the best thing about it, it can be redeemed as your deposit. So if you want to get in and jump on these deals, I definitely say do it, because what a time to do it with all these amazing offers. Now what we will be doing is going on to our Q&A. So if you have any questions, please ask away. Let's go back in here too. Waiting for Vanessa. Oh, yeah. Great job, guys.
Thanks for having me back.
We've got a question here. Is Prima coming to Australia?
At this stage, Prima is scheduled for Europe and the Caribbean. So we've got itineraries for her up until through 2023. So not Australian itineraries just yet, but some incredible ones around the rest of the world. So not just the ones we focused on today.
I think we're all pretty hopeful to come back to Australia. I think that's one of the questions we will get asked. And any questions?
Will the ships run at a reduced capacity? So at the moment, there is a reduced capacity in our first return to sail announcement, which is from July to the end of August 2021. From there, we will just assess it based on the best advice we've got from the right authorities at the time. So yes, reduced capacity up until October 31, 2021.
Great. Will Prima do the transatlantic?
Thanks for your question, Robert. There is definitely have a chat to the e-cruising team, because there are a couple of itineraries. So we can depart from New York and then we'll be heading to the UK, I think. So have a look at that. That is for the end of 2022, I believe. But we can they can definitely have a chat to you about those different options. Imminently, we can't wait. I can't wait either. I know that there's some 2024 dates announced for our Pride of America sailings, which are the NCL ship that travels around the Hawaiian Islands, but we're waiting for the rest of our fleet to be announced. But we've got a lot to be excited about in the next couple of months with our return to sail for initially the 5 ships, and then 8 more have just been announced as well. So lots of announcements coming.
Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it? We just, can't wait for it to happen down here too. But certainly an exciting time for the industry, definitely.
For sure. So how does the shore excursion work? Right, so the $50 US shore excursion credit is applicable to the first guest on the cruise reservation and is applied when booking your tour, and it's 1 credit per port. So if you're doing a 7-port itinerary, that credit is available to the first guest for each port that you travel into. So you can use that for each of the 7 days if you choose to. Thanks for your question. I would look, as we experience with all areas of travel, dynamic pricing is a thing. So as we get closer to departure, what will, I think, happen is that the demand will increase, because the green light is there and we'll all be looking for those opportunities. And so we'll be making those bookings. I can honestly say now is the best time to book, because you've got your choice of the different cabins, the destinations, and the best offers as well. So you really would be getting the best value now at the moment, and with that peace of mind as well, knowing that your deposits are secured.
Amazing. Well, look, that's all the time we have for questions today. If you do have any further questions, you can reach out to your consultant, and we'll get back to you. Our sessions are part of a series, as always, so stay tuned for future webinars. If you haven't already, sign up to our newsletter. We keep you up to date with all of our industry news, hot deals, and cruise line promotions. A bit hot off the press. For those who have registered on our website, receive a email sent out to you with the promotion offer and products mentioned in today's session. Our team are ready and waiting for all your NCL. Contact us on 1300 369 848 or email support@ecruising.com. Thank you once again for joining us. And also our guest appearance from Brett. Thanks so much for being involved today. And everyone behind the scenes happening. We look forward to seeing you all again soon. So thanks everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much.